Okay, everybody, we're going to show you the basic threading for the 252 machine. Okay, stick with us here. It's going to go through the top, back through the second hole, which you'll see, and I'm going to swing around so you can see it. It's going to go through this bottom hole, heading back towards the front of the machine. Perfect. And just have a tweezer handy. It makes life a lot easier. Now stop right there, Jose. Okay, now Jose's going to come back. Now we're going to go through these tension discs, okay? He's going to pull it up through the tension discs. Once he pulls it up, use your tweezer. Stick it back through that threading eyelet. He's going to come down. I think we're doing the tension discs again. Nope, I was wrong. Through the hole first. Under the tension discs. Up through that threading eyelet. Now this next part, I'll have Jose stop and I'll explain it. Pressure's on, Jose. So cut the thread again, it's okay. They can see it's bent. Cut it. You gotta cut it. Just make the thread tip fresh if you have to. It should be okay now. And there we go. Okay. Now, this is a little tricky. In this round disc, there's a little cutout at the bottom. Slide it through the cutout, put it around loop it around the top and down, then back out through that cutout and pull it forward. Okay? And do it again. Through the cutout on the bottom, around the top. It should kind of pop through there. Through the cutout. Now we got it. Through the top. Now back out the cutout. Pull it to the front. Okay? You should have some tension on it. Then we're going to come down right, hold on, do that again, Jose. I may have missed it. Right through that top hole, straight down from where you just were. Now, you want to move your needle guard, not your needle guard, forgive me, needle bar all the way up. It's going to expose the needle here. Put it through the top side of the needle. Pull it out to the left. Pull out some slack, and you're done, correct? We finished. Okay, now we're going to do the yarn. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do with the yarn, we have it set up here. You know, if it's aircraft, a lot of times you might not have room, but we do make these thread stands taller for this machine for that reason, or you can mount it to the floor and run it straight up through the thread stand. It's very important that your yarn, especially aviation yarn, runs straight up off the cone, through the threading eyelet, then back down to the machine. Any tension on the weaker aviation yarn, you already know what's going to happen. Okay, so your first threading eyelet here is on the side. I'm going to push it sideways and through the next one. Then we come up to the tension disc again. Up from the bottom through the tension disc. Now I'm going to stop. Let me swing over. I think it's easier. Let's just double check. Okay, now we're going to get it through this eyelet. You may have to wet the yarn or cut it fresh. There we go. Okay, now before you put this through, we're going to use the second to last hole right here. Your take-up, if you can see it, Jose's pointing to, it's a little piece of metal. That's the take-up. That needs to be all the way up, above where you're threading. And you'll see why in a second. And if you have to do that and you're not sure, use your hand wheel till that metal take-up is all the way to the top. Until she comes back down, take it all the way up. Now stop. Now he's going to thread it from the right, second hole, straight across, pull it all the way through. Perfect. Now you're good to go. Now we're going to come down to the looper. So now we have to go to the hand wheel again, and he's going to turn the hand wheel until the looper, hold on one second, which is this part right here, there's your looper comes all the way down. When this is all the way down, Jose will do the next step. Take your yarn. You're going to get your threading wire, which comes with your machine. It'll be in the drawer. Hook the yarn on the threading wire. And you're going to push it through that. Hold on. Do that again, Jose. I missed it. We're a little cramped here. I'm making Jose bend down. He's going to grab it, put it through that hole, push it through. Now he's going to grab it inside with a tweezer. Once it pushes all the way through that looper, he's just grabbing it with a tweezer, pulling it down, and we're good to go. That's it, right?
That's it.
And we leave it just like that. You just leave a long tail. Make sure the tail is left long. Don't leave it up here where it could fall out, okay? You're going to push this through until it comes out the other end of the looper, and you're all set. Now it's threaded. Oiling, super simple. You're literally taking this all the way off, or this all the way off, whichever you prefer, and it's just going to be a big gaping hole, and you could fill it up with oil. Your oil reservoir points are right here. It should be somewhere in the middle of those two reds, those two red points. Okay.
Not all the way up.
Not all the way up, just in the middle, correct, Jose?
Yeah, the maximum is here, the point.
The maximum is the point on the top part. I would put it somewhere in the middle, and you're more than covered. There are no other manual oiling points on the machine, and that's how you thread it, that's how you oil it, and you're all set to go. What else do we want to show them? Anything else? Oh, yeah. For the sake of video, I almost forgot, forgive me. We took this plate off, and you're going to put this plate back onto the machine. Other way. You had it the first time. The two horizontal screws. Yeah, and it's going to go right there. Two screws. It'll come on the machine. Just take it off.
In case you want it, so this is not.
You don't even have to have it. It's a guard, but you should leave it on for safety's sake, but you don't have to. And again, we took it off for the sake of the video.
This is all the way in.
And that's it.